Thank you, YouTube. You're sometimes a pain in the ass to stream. Okay, YouTube, let's try this again. All right, so let's start our day off with our mobilizations. We have our 30-second circuit today that we're going to be doing. Hopefully we don't cut out too much. YouTube and internet has been having problems with me, so this week we're only doing Tuesday because I have some extra rock climbing abilities, and I'm going to be changing up the schedule coming up in the coming weeks, but I want to continue to do these classes because I think they're helpful for some people out there. Hopefully they're helpful for you. If they're helpful for you, please leave a comment, give me a thumbs up when you can, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already as well. It is really helpful for me because then it allows me to know that you guys are using this as a resource, and I can continue to make these, and I'll continue to improve them. All right, let's get started. Let's do our mobilizations. Mobilizations with our neck rolls first. Big circles. Just get your neck warmed up. Be conscious of your body. How does your body feel? How does your neck feel? Change directions. You know, if there's a little bit of a sensitive spot in your neck, stop right there and just kind of give it a little extra movement. Good. Now let's go shoulders. Let me put this music back on. Oh. Shoulder. Big circles. Making sure that you're focusing, going all the way back when you're doing these. Nice. Change directions. Yeah. One at a time. Oh yeah. We're going to warm up that shoulder and make sure it's real good. Change directions. Let's go one arm at a time. Reach back. Reach back. And once you pass your ear, that's when you can rotate. So reach straight up, arm straight, rotate. Really get that shoulder nice and open. We want to do our shoulder. We want to warm up our shoulder. And I've said this many, many times. It's our most complex joint in our body, change directions, which is why we want to make sure we warm up our shoulder before you do anything with your shoulder. Before I go rock climbing, I do these. Before I do pull-ups, I do these. Before I throw a ball, big circles on the other side. If you haven't already, switch sides with me. Change directions. Now let's go big circles, reach up to the sky. Keep that core contracted as you reach up and then come back around. That way you're not extending your chest up. We're just trying to warm up the shoulder complex here. Oh yeah, my shoulders already feel it. It's a warm up because it's designed to get your body warm for the day, for the exercises you're going to do, whichever one you want to do. Okay, so we're going to go sweep our arms, one on the inside, one on the outside. Another great shoulder warm up. Change directions. Like you're playing Guitar Hero. Bow, bow. Change directions. That's it. Big circles. Imagine you have a sword in your hand and you're making that sound. Change directions. Nice. Open it up. Okay, here's a new one. We're going to reach one arm up as we have the other arm come down. Reaching opposite arms. How's the tightness in your shoulder? I'm going to do an experiment with this one next time and do this move before you start, and then do this move at the after you do your shoulder mobility. You'll feel a huge difference in your shoulders from the other movements that we just did. Okay, so we're going to go elbows. Let's open up those elbows, palms up to the sky. Navigate with your elbows. Don't let your hands be the things that move everything, although your hands are going to move. See if you can paint. Imagine you have a pencil at the bottom of your elbow, and you're trying to draw a circle with those elbows. Change directions. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let's paint. Oh, actually, let's grab that thumb and reach back behind you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Feeling my elbow today. Did a little rock climbing this weekend in the cold. That's one thing that'll definitely get the elbow going. Hey, you didn't give me a warm up. Make sure you do this right before you go on the wall. Very important. Movement generally helps. So mobilizing, wax on, wax off. Lead with those wrists. Whenever you're doing anything, you always remember, if it's feeling stuck, movement generally helps. Generally, what I would say is move, but move within what pain you have. So if you have pain, don't go into the pain. Stop right before the pain. And then go to the other side and see if you can move the other way around. So if I have a little pain in my wrist right here, I would go here and here until I can open up the entire circle. Circles in your thumbs. We're going all the way down. Such an important one. God, if I can get everybody on the planet to do these finger circles, I think people would actually be like, oh, you mean I have dexterity? Really? Yeah. You know, it's interesting because if you go to India, all the way down to the pinkies and back up. If you go to India, there are people that can sew with their feet. Their feet. Literally sew with their feet. How is that possible? You work at it. You got to be able to work at the dexterity with everything. Your toes themselves can actually have dexterity. We don't work on that in this class, partially because I just can't do that. But you move it or you lose it. To think that we could have that jellyfish is an amazing thing. Yeah. Open it out. Open out those hands. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to round our thoracic spine as if someone punched you in your chest. Push through. And we're going to reach those arms out in front of you. Get between those shoulder blades and then grab back behind you and reach up to the sky. Round that thoracic spine and reach, 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 reach. How does that feel? Are you feeling open in your thoracic spine? Does your heart feel open when you do this? Are you stuck here? Particularly, are you stuck here? Open that out. That's what this one's designed for. Oh, very nice. All right, let's just glide our low back. Try to get that glide going. Get our low back a little bit warm before we do a big circle. Now we're going to touch our forearms to our thighs, and we're going to go all the way up, all the way around. Oh yeah. Opening out. Give that breath some love. Nice. Might have a little pop. That's okay. Change directions. How are those hip flexors feeling? You know, I have a little tightness right here, which means that I've been hiking, which is totally true, and walking this weekend. So this will actually open that up and warm that up so that you can do more movement with it. All right. Today, we're going to go front to back leg swings. So kick that leg up, reach that leg back. Kick that leg up, reach that leg back. Yeah, open up those hips. Try to see if you can keep your legs straight on the back too. And get that hip flexor open. We're going to go 10. Don't worry about doing too many of these. Side to side. Making sure they cross through is just as important. Try to keep that knee as straight as possible. Woo. Front to back leg swings. On this side. Side to side. Side. Whew. Let's do those hip circles. Get the hip going. Yeah. Wiggle that butt. Wiggle that hip. Change directions. This is not like my dad likes to do this one. That's not it. I want you to actually move your hips when you're doing this. Show off and move your hips. I don't know. He's a stiff old Chinese dude, so he can't really move his hips that much. How much you move your hips does show something about your personality. Just remember that. Knee circles.
Not going to tell you why.
Well, stiffness in general. So really important to keep loose. Keep loose with these. Change directions. Ankle rolls. Your ankles need love too. Probably one of the hardest things that people don't realize is that their ankles need a little love. So when you're doing your ankle rolls, really make sure, oh yeah, that's it right there. Change directions. Big circles. Pay attention to your foot. Are you able to go in a full circle, or does it look like, half circle? Ooh, last one. Do each out. The design of this one is to test your toe when you're doing it without holding your foot, okay? So point that toe, reach that, or grab your foot and reach it out in front of you. This is a balance test as well as a flexibility of how you can hold your leg in full extension. Reach to the side. We're going 10 seconds on each one. Breathe. Back behind you. Reach back behind you. Kick that back foot as you breathe. Don't forget to give that breath love. That breath needs love. Woo! And then let's cross it back. And then you're going to either go to tree pose, which is above or below your knee, or you can come into half lotus with me. Either is fine. Oftentimes I think people watch and they're like, I can't do that. I want to force myself to do that. No. Don't force yourself. A more difficult exercise, that's totally fine too. So let's grab that foot and reach the foot out. Reach it out. Now grab that foot and reach out to the side. Breathe. Back behind you. Really push and kick. Push that back leg back. Reach the arm out in front of you. Breathe. And then let's pull it back around. And lotus pose or tree pose. Both are totally fine. Breathe. All right. Shake those legs out. Shake those arms out. You're ready to do that workout now, right? Because that's what you came here for. A workout. Roar. Okay. 30-second round. We're going to do our circuit 30 seconds, each one, each exercise. And we're going to flow all the way through. What I want you to focus on is to do them with good form. I'm going to explain all the different exercises, and then we're going to go through them. We're going to go 4 rounds for all of these. So the first one is a variation of what you've done in movement-wise with a burpee. We're not push-up position to frog position, back to push-up position to squat. Push-up, frog, push-up, squat. Push-up, frog, push-up, squat. You don't even have to go all the you might go all the way up if you feel inclined to go all the way up. That's totally fine. You can go all the way up, but I want you to focus on the squat. From the squat, you can just go squat, right back down. Right here. You can just stay right there. I'm probably going to stay right there. You want to make it easier, depending on who you are. Easier is to stand, which will give you a little bit of a rest in between those. Exercise number 2, we have a more complex version of our lateral lunge. I found this one the other day, and I really enjoyed it because I wanted to make our lateral lunge a little bit more complicated. So our lateral lunge looks like this, right? Side lunge, then we're gonna come up, touch our elbow, side lunge, skip, side lunge, touch your elbow, side lunge, skip, side lunge, touch your elbow, side lunge, skip, side lunge, touch your elbow, side lunge. Do one before you start so that you're not trying to figure out how to do it while the circuit's starting. It's a little bit of a coordination, but you're basically going side lunge here, up, knee touch, side lunge, skip to the other lunge, knee touch, side lunge, and then skip to the other side. It's a little dancey. It's a little fun. With that, keeping your heart rate going, it'll make your heart rate a little bit faster. For our push kick, knees on the ground push, which elbows hugging in, only 30 seconds. Okay, making sure that you're getting that leg all the way forward, all the way back, push up kick. Then we have our squat to calf raise, which is squat up, and as you come up with your squat, lift those legs up. So calf raise at the top. Look a little like this, front view. Reach that back leg back. Whoa. Come back to the center, and then reach this. So we're going 5. Yeah. You're reaching this, and then we're going sideways and back. Just because I'm a rock climber and I'd like to get some of you. Okay, sorry about that, internet cut out. So with our hang, we're gonna try packing our shoulders down as we hold right here and breathe. Pack your shoulders down means take your arms and pack your shoulders in and hold that hang for 30 seconds. We're gonna try 30 seconds with arms extended, 30 seconds right here, 30 seconds at halfway. We're gonna change it up through these ones, or you can just hang like normal. You wanna do that, okay? All right, so first one we're gonna do is the push frog squat variation. Here we go. And frog, push up, squat. The more core you have, transitioning, lateral lunge. Here we go. Lateral lunge to the right side. Touch your knee. Lateral lunge to the right side. Switch to the left side. Lateral lunge. Touch your knee. Lateral lunge. Switch to the right side. Woo! Those are good. Push kick. Push, step, kick. Take your time on these. No need to rush. Try to keep the same pace that you're doing throughout the whole 4 sets. Remember how many you're doing. Said, okay, I did 2 each side. Okay, I did 3 each side. That's what you're trying to shoot for on the next round. So I did 3 each side. So I'm like taking a mental note. Single leg RDLs. Oh, sorry, you're right. Squat. Squat to calf raise. So when you're at the top, get that calf raise up. Whoo, it's a toasty day. And time. Okay, single leg RDLs with the fire hydrant. Reach that back leg back. Come back to the side. Reach that leg side. Reach that leg back. Whoa. It's hard on this mat. This is for that booty. You want a nice booty? This is the exercise for you. And time. Switching sides. I might need to actually go right here for this one.
Exercise.
Kick out. Your heel, not your whole. You're keeping that foot at 90.
Rest.
Oh, man, my butt hurts for that one. Getting those buns. Pack those shoulders in. Give that breath some love. And one down. Not so bad, right? So, how's your booty? I hope I get some peach emojis at the end of this. You don't have to do it now. Okay. So, 3 more times. We did good on this first round. We got 30 more seconds rest. Give those legs a shake. If you notice, when I do my workouts, I don't do water. And the reason why is because I don't want to cool off. Like in yoga, they call it like your fire, right? I don't want to cool off the fire. So I don't take water until the end. You can take water in between when you're resting during these particular periods like this, okay? But you experiment. Try it once without water and try it once with water in between. Here we go. Push, frog, squat. Keep that tummy tight. Our lunge. Push kick. Push. Keep that core nice and tight. Elbows hugging into those ribs. Whew. Get ready for that hang. See if you can hang at the top of the hang. Oh, sorry. You're right. Sling the RDL. Ha, sorry. Just kidding. I really wanted to get to the hang. Sorry, guys. Single leg RDL. How can I forget? The booty blaster. Switch sides.
Exercise.
Through.
Rest.
Now the hang. Try to rest, hang at the top of it. Whew. 2 down. Take that time to do your recovery. Breathe. If you need water, go for it. If you're trying to go without water, it's fine too. Oh man, feeling it today, huh? That's not too bad, not too hard. Should be pretty good. 2 down, 2 more to go. Halfway, not too bad. Making sure that we get our natural air condition, otherwise known as rolling up your pants. Here we go. Push, frog, squat. Push, frog. Lateral lunge. Getting ready for that push. Time. Squat. Making sure you get that full extension at the top. All right, here we go. Single leg RDL.
Exercise.
2 more, you got it.
Rest.
Switching sides. Good work.
Exercise. Rest.
Get ready for that hang. See if you can hang it halfway.
Exercise.
Pack those shoulders in. If you can't hold, go back down to full extension and breathe. But make sure your shoulders are packed. Woo! One more. Doing so good.
Recovery.
Ah! Good work, guys. Bam, 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 bam. Wrong side. Whew. Tough, but easy at the same time, right? So remember how many you did throughout these. Your last round, I want you to do the exact same amount. Hard, because the last round you usually start dipping. Try to do the exact same number that you've been doing on the last round, or try to do one more. Really up to you. Here we go. Getting ready. Oh. We got 8 seconds. Chugging is good. All right, here we go. Plank frog squat. Woo! Side lunge.
Exercise.
Focus on that form, making sure your heels are down on the ground. Whew. Push kick. Woo! Squat to calf raise. Single RDL to fire hydrant.
Exercise.
Get that booty on. Keep that back as flat as possible. Try not to round your back here.
Rest.
Switching sides.
Exercise.
Woo! Don't round your back. Open.
Rest.
All right, last one. Try to do some pull-ups, jumping pull-ups. 30 seconds. Give yourself a little boost to stand up. You can always hang. Time. Whew. Sweaty. Good work, guys. Okay, we got core still. If you have a block or a shoe, it's a good time to get something, some sort of object. Grab that object. Block, shoe, water container, any of those things are fine. We're gonna go, first exercise, we're gonna try to take that can you back that up? So, this is a little fun game. I like to say try to pass the block. And whew. Can you reset that? So, I was trying to do a pause, but I realized that's actually really hard to do the pause. So, I want you to take the block, and I want you to go over your feet all the way to the other side, and then try to come all the way back. Just have an object and try to go around your feet. Oh my God, that's such a good one. We're gonna go on our side plank on both sides. So actually, let me take that back. Let's go side plank on the left side. Then we're gonna come back to the block. Try to get around. You'll find that it's easier to go around the more you can lift your butt up. And then we're gonna go right side, side plank. So, side plank, pass the block, side plank. The hard version's with your knees straight, which I don't think I can do. And I was like, yeah. And I was thinking about it, I was like, if I can't do it with the knees straight, I don't think anyone else can. That's hip flexibility, correct. Okay, so 30 seconds on each of these. I know this is a tough core. Good job for doing it.
Resuming your Tabata workout. Workout reset.
Here we go.
Starting your Tabata workout.
Got 3 of these. Block should be by your butt. Oh, sorry, you're right. Side plank first, my bad. Anxious to do the block exercise, clearly. You can always add. You can just hold. You can add this. You can rotate open. Either are fine. 5, 3, 2, and time. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Woo. Side plank again on the other side.
Exercise.
Woo. Feeling it. All right.
Exercise.
Take a 30-second rest and we'll start again. Left side plank first. It's partially a reminder for me. 3 rounds. Whew, how's everyone doing? Hopefully good. These side planks, when you're done with the class, tell me how these are. How do you like the block core exercises? Getting ready for that side plank. Here we go.
Exercise.
And go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, and time.
Rest.
Get that block ready. By your butt.
Exercise.
'Side plank, go. Call Sonic, tell them they're messing up. Time. Woo! So, one of the suggestions I have for a good block pass is to get your hip up on the up too. So what I've been doing, and I realized on that last round, is see how it passed through really easily? When your hip's up right here by your knees, it's really easy to pass through. So if you lift your knees up to pass, it's way easier to pass through. If you get lazy with that, it won't be as easy to pass through, and you'll end up with some rubbing. Here we go.
Workout reset.
Side plank, left side, or whichever side you started on.
Get ready.
And go.
Exercise.
5, 3, 2, and time.
Rest. Exercise.
Pass through. Whew. 10 seconds. Whew. Keep it up. Oh. Side plank. Last one.
Exercise.
Reach up to the sky. Great work, everybody. Woo!
Exercise. Workout reset.
All right. Let us do our stretches. So, with our stretches, making sure we do stretches and cool down on these. Let's start everybody off with our lunge. Our hips did a lot of work today. I want to really make sure that we get our lunge and get our lunge strong. Press through that back foot. Reach that back foot out. Press that back foot out a little more. Press that front foot out in front of you. Drop that back foot down. Let's straighten out that front foot and get that hamstring stretch. Breathe into it. Shift that weight forward. Grab that back foot and open up those quads. How are they feeling today? Pretty tight. Really shift forward, open up. And then switch sides. Press through that back foot. Flatten that back out too. Open up those hips. Breathe into it. Press through. Reach that front foot forward. Reach that back heel back. Breathe. Now let's put that knee down onto the ground and get that hamstring. Pull that toe towards that shin. Point that toe. Shift that weight forward. Grab that back foot. Open up those hips. Breathe. Give that breath some love. Really open it up. Oh man, that one's tight. Phew. Unwind yourself. Let's go into a down dog. Round forward, up dog. Press through those knees. Relax that low back. And now let's round into our child's pose. As you're in child's pose, breathe deep. Press those palms, the heels of those palms, and reach those fingers. Really press down. Feel your butt shift down. Feel your arms elongate out in front of you. Try to stretch it out. Reach out in front of you. Give yourself a little wiggle. Reach that arm up to the sky. Cross those arms. Thread that needle. Press through. Get between your shoulder blades. Really press. Give the breath some love right here. Press and breathe. Switch sides. press through. Give that breath some love here. Unwind yourself. See if you can put your elbows on the ground. Like so. Good work, guys. Unwind yourself. Got my mic nice and wet. Okay. On your back. Oh, actually, we forgot to do our chest stretch. Let me do that because we did do pushes today. Press through and open. Switching sides. Press through, press. Open up that chest. Unwind yourself. Now go on your back. Give yourself a couple rocks right here. How's that low back? Some circles. And you grab your left knee, straighten out your right leg. Pull it in. Breathe. Cross through to the other side. Rotate and open. Alexa, pause. And switch sides. Grab that right leg, pull up first. And cross through. Oh. Breathe into it. Unwind yourself. Squeeze yourself all the way. Squeeze. Scrunch your face. Scrunch your tongue. Squeeze your hands. Point your toes. Squeeze everything. And then relax down into the ground. Take 10 deep breaths right here. One more big deep breath. Inflate your lungs all the way until you can't breathe anymore. And then exhale. All the air out. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Slowly rock yourself back up. Thanks for joining, guys. Let me know how these workouts are for you. Shoot me a message. Hopefully everything was good. Sorry about the internet connection. I'm still dealing with that. I'll be hopefully changing up the way that this is shot soon. So I'm looking forward to that. And I will see you guys next week because Thursday I will not be here. But I'll see you next Tuesday at 9 a.m. Thanks.